Hello and welcome everybody. In this video we'll show you how to be funny in any conversation. Humor can help you connect with other people and make unpleasant situations a little more bearable. Being funny might seem like it takes a lot of work, but it's actually not that hard. Once you tap into your inner sense of humor, even if you don't think you are naturally funny, there are things you can do to make yourself and other people laugh. If you want to be funny in any conversation, then this video is for you. Keep watching the whole video and don't skip any important part. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to our channel to receive all our news. 1. Think positive. The art of being funny or humorous starts with positivity. Be optimistic in your approach toward life and develop the ability to always look at the bright side of everything. 2. Learn to laugh in boring or unfunny circumstances. It's good to know that the less funny a place is, the easier it becomes to add the element of a humorous surprise. It might be easier to get people to laugh about in an office workplace than to get people to laugh in a comedy club. 3. Spend time with funny people. Spend time with your friends and meet new friends that you think are fun to spend time with. The kind of company you keep can change your outlook towards life. When you spend time with people who love to have a laugh all the time, you will be able to watch and learn while working on your own humor at the same time. 4. Have a cheerful laugh. A person who has a pleasant laugh or a warm smile plastered on their face while meeting friends or someone new comes across as a likable and fun person to spend time with. If you want to be funny, you have to start by being seen as a fun and likable person. 5. Read a lot of jokes. Jokes and funny one-liners will give you a lot of catchphrases that you could use yourself. It will always help you visualize scenarios better in your own life. You really don't have to memorize jokes. Just knowing what happens at a restaurant or in class can help you recreate the same joke when you experience something similar in your life. 6. Think about why it was funny. Analyze others' jokes, and even more important, when you say something people laugh at, analyze what you say and the way you said it. What it was the timing, when did you say it, in relation to what happened just before you said it. Was it the tone you said it with? Was the tone happy, sarcastic, angry, etc.? Was it the expression on your face? Was it strained, relaxed, emotional, blank, etc.? Was it the body language, open, closed, your pose style, etc.? Compared to other times you got laughs, when you find patterns, you can use that patterns to come up with more successful jokes in the future. 7. Think funny. Change the way you look at the world. Always try to see a funny side at everything. By doing that, your humor will start to get spontaneous, and to truly appreciate the fun things in life, you need to start taking things just a little more lightly. 8. Work on your intonation. Understand when to pause and when to continue talking while speaking to someone. Read the newspaper aloud for about half an hour every day. A serious guy could say a joke and people may just smile at him. A funny guy could say the same joke and people might start laughing halfway through the joke. 9. Be confident. It isn't easy to be funny, and you need to be like the person you see in the mirror to actually pull off a joke in the middle of the conversation. If you are confident and believe that you are a funny person, everyone else will feel the same way about you too. And another pointer to remember, funny people get funnier the more confident they feel. 10. Work on your timing when telling a story or joke. Professional comedians say timing is everything and key to comic delivery. Stories and jokes are made more funny when the teller pauses right before the punchline to build drama and anticipation. You can also wait to laugh until a couple seconds after the punchline. That way, people can never be sure if you are joking or not. Always give your audience time to laugh before moving on to a different topic. If you notice something funny, do not wait too long to point it out, just seize the moment. Asides, which are sarcastic and funny comments inserted into conversation, work well when delivered quickly. Keep stories short and simple, as too much background or too many tangents will distract the audience. 11. Give the opposite answer to yes/no questions. The easiest way to be funny, even if you are not, is to give the opposite answer to yes/no questions. Yes, it is that simple. If people are expecting you to say yes, you say no. If people are expecting you to say no, you say yes. The more obvious, the better. 12. Comedy shows. Sometimes a bit of inspiration from somewhere can help you get funnier faster. Just like how autobiographies of successful people can help you achieve more in life. Watching stand-up comedy or comedy flicks will definitely make you a funnier and happier person. 13. Adapt the comedic styles. Different comedic styles appeals to different people. Some people enjoy sarcastic and witty comments, others are good with jokes, some like impressions, and others still enjoy funny actions. All of these are legitimate methods of being funny, but it is best to pick something that fills your personality to be naturally funny. Anecdotal comedy refers to funny personal stories that may or may not be embellished. Dry humor is delivered with no expression and matter of fact, while the material itself is very funny. Hyperbolic comedy is characterized by massive exaggeration. Ironic comedy is when the meaning of the joke is the opposite of the actual meaning. 14. Use relevant humor. We all have heard someone tell a joke that was not related to the conversation. It either falls flat or gets polite later, and people feel like the joke or teller is just desperate for attention. Don't let that be you. Make sure that your humor is related to the conversation or the occasion. If you do have a rehearsed story, wait until the conversation leads to a good insertion spot. Of course, you can guide the conversation toward a direction you want to go so that you can insert your funny story too. 15. Feel out your audience. Be aware of what kind of people you are speaking with and what makes them laugh. Remember that just because you think something is funny, it does not necessarily mean that the people around you will. You need to know your audience before you can make them laugh. Be aware that humor changes with age. Older individuals are less likely to laugh, while the right younger audience may appreciate it. Note that inside jokes, particular group stories, or particular jokes are usually best shared with close friends. You do not want to make someone feel left out because they don't understand the context. Unless you share similar views, avoid joking about religion or politics. Use humor to make people feel more comfortable and positive. Do not single them out or belittle their appearance or beliefs. 16. Use the rule of 3. At its most basic level, the rule of 3 establishes a pattern, then ends with something unexpected. For example, I say red, white, and blue. But what if I say red, white, and barf? It's kind of funny, and your brain perks up because it was an unexpected turn to the rule of 3. 17. Be who you are. Add a humor to your life and the way you talk. But don't try to be someone else. This is the biggest mistake many people end up committing while trying to be funny. If you are the serious type, you don't need to become a chatterbox or vice versa. Stick to who you are and learn to be funny by adding that funny side to the real you. 18. Get comfortable with yourself and your opinions about life. Everyone has opinions about life, and in many cases, opinions can be humorous to other people. People who are naturally funny are typically willing to find humor in both themselves and their opinions. If you are too uptight or self-conscious, it will be difficult to find humor in such things. Think about opening up to others by sharing an embarrassing story about yourself. Be cautious, however, as self-depreciating jokes could make you or others feel uncomfortable. Stick with something that is in a good taste. 19. Be less serious. Remember the most embarrassing moments in your life so far. The monumental stuff-ups, the times you refused to make changes, the breakdowns in communication that you played a major part in, and maybe even the time you tried to be funny around your friends and only crickets chirped. These things can be hilarious.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to receive all our news.
If you learned something new today, then give the video a like and tell us in comments which step you like it more. And here's some others great videos I think you will enjoy. Just click on the left or on the right.